Welcome back to Cricket for Americans. CFA Nick here.
Gabe.
And we are ready to look at another cricket video. Obviously, we are a cricket channel and nothing else but that. We're looking at Pakistan versus Sri Lanka, T20, 2011, thrilling last 2 overs. All right, I got that out.
Hold on for a sec. Yeah. You're just going to skip over for, in the name of this video, okay, Cricket for Americans for this channel, I got my America shirt on, okay, stars and stripes with the Knicks hat on. There's nothing more American than the Knicks, okay? America's team, baby, the Knicks, America's team.
No. If America's consistency, then sure, because the Knicks consistently suck and disappoint their fans.
You know what's so funny?
100%. I don't have my... that's it. I can't take this no more.
Oh, he came up with the Lakers hat. I love it.
You see the gold? You know what the gold's for? There's a reason why there's no gold in your logo there.
Listen, no joke, right? ESPN is killing James Dolan. You want to know how bad James Dolan is, bro? James Dolan used to own the New York Liberty. Did you know that? He used to own the New York Liberty and then sold them to the same owner of the Brooklyn Nets. And now the Liberty is one of the hottest teams in the NBA. They just got that girl that Kobe Bryant used to train. I can't remember her name. They're like...
Oh, Ionatska.
Ionatska, exactly. But wait, of course, when the Knicks president and owner James Dolan had the New York Liberty, they were trailer trash. Okay, they were a dumpster fire. All he did was sell them, and all of a sudden, they're the top team in the league.
Don't call them trailer trash,
bro. They're horrible. You know what? Dolan, sell the Knicks.
Not the ladies on the team. Not the ladies, just the organization.
Just
right?
Organization from the owner onto the execs, though they're all horrible. It's so bad. Is there a team in cricket like that's got so much talent and so much fanfare, but they absolutely suck because of ownership? Because that's what the Knicks are. Guys, look it up online. It's not just something I'm doing on this channel. The Knicks fans have been calling for Dolan to sell the team for like the last 5 years. He's so bad as an owner. So bad. And his only excuse is, well, the Knicks are the most profitable franchise in the NBA. And, it gets me a bag basically and another yacht and whatever. So I don't care about the team if they're good or not because I make money. God, I hate them. There goes my rat.
There's the monthly New York Knicks rant. I guarantee if you find the videos that he goes on his rant, he says the same thing every time with that rant. And it's always James Dolan. And somehow James Dolan has not found us yet. So don't mess it up, Mr. Gabe.
Oh, bro.
With all that hatred being sent out. And with me wearing the 17, 18-time champion Lakers. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Let's watch a thrilling last 2 overs of Pakistan versus Sri Lanka. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our new channel. Make this baby grow. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
You count it down, brother.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
One of those Jaffa split finger slow Yorkers. Here we go. Change of pace. And guess what?
Oh.
It's out of here. Yeah, it's gone all the way.
That thing had carry, man.
That was a nice follow through.
For Pakistan.
Yeah.
6 off the first one.
I don't know. It kind of died at the end, but he pushed that thing over. I think that's Shahid Afridi, I think. Yeah, Shahid Afridi.
I guarantee when he hit it, he didn't think it was out.
This over that will decide it. In the last over,
he's like, keep going, keep going, keep going.
Use the pace. Important.
He wanted to give a Sammy Sosa little hop right there for a second.
Get this ball. Take a deep breath.
He did take a good swing at it.
Oh, man, that was picture perfect for him.
Good delivery. That's what he needs to produce.
Jeez.
Yeah, head in the air. Wanted to smash that into next week. Shahid Afridi. Yeah, brave stuff from Fernando. Another slower delivery. Bold.
It's
a little slow delivery there, a little changer. Oh.
And he's a strong lad, even if he doesn't get all of it, it's going to clear the fence.
Wait, was he just talking to his partner there?
This time
he's talking slick. I thought he was talking to the pitcher.
Away from him, outside off stump.
Boom, boom.
Another slow one, and guess what? This one's going to be hostis on it.
Now
That's
that
a beauty.
was absolutely gone.
Big six here in Abu Dhabi.
In baseball, they say he got all of that.
And loving it on a Friday night.
Hold that, cousin.
Oh, man.
Much closer in his arc.
See, that one just carried. But the other one, man, you knew it off the bat. Yeah.
Same line. Getting that line wrong.
I don't know if this guy likes to drink or not, but he definitely likes a six-pack.
Over the block hole.
Sweet connection.
Man.
From one of the best in the business.
Wow, did he get that out of the stadium?
Opens the clears the
I just noticed that, dude. That
No,
went out of
if
the
in a certain part it would have been.
with superb timing.
But
oh, no. It hit the
if
ground.
he pushed over, it would have been out.
Applauded by his teammate Kumar Sangakkara.
Man, he's like every other.
As well. He gave himself some room.
So how many balls does he have left? Let's see.
He tried to go offside.
I think he's only got
Gave
8
himself
balls
a little
left.
Too much room.
Oh,
Tries the
you don't see
Yorker.
that too much.
Gets it over the top. It's racing out of the fence.
Yorker.
And some
Nice
good work
defensive
in the
play. I
deck.
like
Nice
that.
stop. Yeah, that was a nice stop.
Get
You know, we
over
got to
it.
do some videos on defense, too.
It goes unappreciated in every sport.
Gone, there's the edge.
Oh,
They needed so desperately, did Sri Lanka. Afridi,
Yes.
that wonderful little cameo has come to an end. Faint edge through to Sangakkara.
A cameo.
He's out for 22.
Wow.
Look at the crowd.
wow.
Stunned silence from them, but not from the Sri Lankan
He's their
supporters.
stud. I mean, he really is. And he was out with 22 runs. He got 2 sixes, but
22, it's 133
that's too
for
bad.
5. Shoaib Malik, can he be a hero?
So what do they have?
He's
They got one over left
they
here?
got 1 over left.
Oh, man.
Yeah, T20 match. They need
Yeah,
9 runs to win.
Easy catch for Sangakkara. And desperately needed. So the captain is on strike. 41. Misbowler 9 off this final over. Here's Malinga. Oh, he couldn't get it in the hole.
Malinga.
Where he wanted to. He wanted it right on off stump. Captain comes back. Good running.
Oh, just one.
No, there's
Is that 2?
the
Oh.
the overthrow. Oh, and it's gone to the rope. The drama
Oh,
just keeps
Oh.
unfolding here.
that counts as 6.
The big overthrow.
That's brutal.
means
They got 2
there'll be a
before.
6, and the captain is still on strike.
Oh, man.
What a contribution from Shoaib
3
Malik.
to win now instead of 9,
That should
bro.
never
That's
have
brutal.
been 2. But he was coming down all the while.
Yeah, no,
Bro,
he might have been
he-
out if he catches that.
Yeah, if he catches it, he's out.
In these next 2
Well, he's got to
deliveries.
catch it. He's got to catch it and throw it to the wickets. But if he has a quick reflexes,
Oh, and he could have fielded that too.
How
Malinga.
did that?
But he can't, and it's a single.
See, no, these are nerves now. This is, I've seen this happen.
Shoaib Malik.
You don't
With
want the
the
ball hit at you
adrenaline
at this
pumping
point. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Through Malik's body, there's no doubt about that. He will be
2
very
to win
nervous.
with 4 balls.
Will be a
he had
slow use
that.
to this.
It was
Malinga's
right
got to be
there.
throwing one of his famous
Fighting all the
Yorkers
way,
there to
getting
get him
so
out.
close.
Here comes Malinga. Oh, it's a beauty, but it's an outside edge. They're coming back for 2, and that'll be
Oh, he
it.
thought it was a wicket.
And there's a misfield, and there goes Misbah.
Malinga couldn't
What
believe
just
it.
happened?
He believed he hit him on the pad, but it's been given runs.
He thought it was a wicket, but the guy hit it, and it went.
That's the game.
I guess it didn't hit the wicket.
Once again,
Oh,
Gonna show us the
wow.
replay?
Home.
Are they going to show us the
Heartbreak
replay?
there for Sri Lanka, getting so close once again, and not
Bro, I thought he
going
took the
on and
wicket too.
nailing it.
Wow.
Man, I was just saying that Malinga needs to get him out because you know if you get 4 outs, which is a tall order to do in 4 balls for crying out loud, if he gets him out, then they're safe. But when you got 4 balls left and only 2 runs to go, and you got someone like Malik up there, your chances aren't too great. You have Malinga, who's great, but that's too
Bro,
bad.
no, you know what?
I mean, it's great for Pakistan. It's great for if you're a fan of Pakistan, but it's too bad if you're a fan of Sri Lanka.
Bro, that was an exciting inning, man. And that's how come I say defense goes unappreciated. And most sports, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, okay, nobody appreciates defense, but defense wins championships. It's the oldest saying. I go back to the MS Dhoni film we reviewed, right? The biopic. And he said, yeah, they're good batsmen. And he was talking about two older players on the team. I can't remember who it was, but he's like, they're too old and slow. They can't field. India will never win a World Cup unless we have better fielders. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing, man. Again, soccer, you'll have and I only talk about soccer. Again, you know, Savannah's family, they're all soccer royalty. They love soccer. And again, or football, international football, what we call soccer, okay, you'll have a match that's 0-0, and now you go to the shootout. Let's see how important that goalkeeper is, okay? Let's see how important that defense is, okay? Same thing in football. You're on the 1 yard line. You know that they're trying to rush for a touchdown. Let's see how important that linebacker is plugging up that hole. In baseball, you know, everybody thinks it's routine, and we yell that at kids all the time. Ball gets hit to the shortstop. My son plays shortstop. I'm yelling routine, even if it's not a routine play, because I want him to be calm. Like, this is easy. I do this all day long, okay? But even the routine plays, people end up booting it. One of the most famous, right through the legs, right? And that costs the Red Sox
behind the bag.
Yeah, right through the legs, behind the bag. That cost the Red Sox. And I only say that because as a Yankees fan, I love it. It's one of the most painful things that could have happened to any Red Sox ever. They should have had a championship. And Bill Buckner booted.
But it was the Mets that did it, though. So, I mean,
doesn't matter.
Your two enemies right there, your two rivals.
Doesn't matter. I hate the Mets, but I loathe the Red Sox. Loathe.
That's how most of America feels about the Yankees, my friend. We loathe them.
Oh, I know. But, you know, you feel bad for Malinga there, man, because it looked like that play should have been made, okay? And as a matter of fact, if he catches it, if it's a better throw, and if the wicketkeeper catches it, bro, he's out. He's out. Malinga did his job. But a lot of times, it's not just on you. Your defense has to play for you. Your teammates have to play for you, you know?
Well, not just that, but, I mean, the defense – you're right. Malinga did his job because the defenseman was in the proper spot, perfect to keep that to 1 run. They were aggressive, which I don't blame Pakistan for being aggressive. We got to win. This is the last over, so we got to push the envelope. He more than likely would have been out if the guy just catches it, which that guy's probably done a million times in his career. All you got to do is just catch it and throw it to the wickets, and you get that big out. Those runs don't score, but what happens? He misses it, and 4 extra runs score. At least it wasn't like a controversial call. It was just a foul up by the defense. But you gotta look at Pakistan. Before those last 2 overs started, they were down something like 20, maybe 22 runs. You got Afridi hitting 2 sixes back to back, hitting a few singles, I think. Then he goes out, and then you got Malik coming up there and finishing the deal with that great gift from the defenseman. But I mean, that's a T20 match right there, where you only have 20 overs per side. 20 overs doesn't go by like that. That's only 120 balls being thrown. You know, in baseball, you have on average about maybe 150 to 200 pitches thrown. So that's even shorter than a baseball match.
Right.
And, you know, you got to go for it. And it's not really about – it's not like a test match where you have the entire marathon where everyone's going to bat. We've got to make sure everyone takes advantage. We got to make sure that, you know, we got Yael Dravid, the wall there where he's protecting the runs. And we're told MS Dhoni the same thing. You got 20 overs. Sometimes we got to be aggressive. Sometimes we got to go for it. And, you know, they had to be aggressive at the end, and it paid off for them, and they got a little help. They still had 3 more balls to get a few more runs, so they probably may have gotten those runs anyways.
Right.
But that blunder did not help whatsoever.
But I mean, it was exciting. It was a nail biter. And, you know, I tell you one thing, as you were talking, I was thinking about it myself. I'm like, yeah, man, you know what? When it comes to T20, I like that format better because you have to be aggressive. Like you said, you know, you got 120 balls. Let's go get it. Where in baseball, one of the things that drives me crazy, and my own team, the Yankees, do it, but they love to watch pitches. They just want to get pitchers to you know, up that pitch count to get them out of the game so that they can get to the bullpen, and it's a good strategy. But a lot of times that entails taking a pitch right down the middle of the plate that you know is a strike. But if I swing at it, I still may hit it at a fielder, where if I take it, that guy's got to go throw 2 more pitches to get out, and it's a war of attrition. And I mean, purists love that, but man, I personally, as a coach, never liked that. And I used to tell kids, listen, you got to swing the bat if you want to win. You got to be aggressive. Let's go. You know what I mean? Which sometimes backfires on you, because you go ahead and swing and you're out first pitch. You're like, oh, what did I do? But, again, it was an exciting match. You feel bad for Sri Lanka because, again, like you said, it was basically on a misplay or on an error, but at least it wasn't on a controversial call. That was just somebody booted a ball, and it happens. And I think I will end this by just saying something that it comes back. I forgot what it was MS Dhoni's biopic we had saw. And remember when he's playing really poorly, how there's people outside of his house and his dad comes out, they're burning dolls with the MS Dhoni jersey. Guys, nobody wants to play poorly. The last thing you want to do is play poorly. The last thing you want to do is boot a ball. In baseball, one of the things, it's a game of failure. So we tell kids all the time, you know what? The reason there's a stat called an error. We track errors. Why? Because it happens. It's not called it on purpose. You didn't boot it on purpose. It's called an error. In football, the kicking is the worst, in my opinion. Field goal kicker is the worst because you don't get any love. But if you shank that kick, that extra point, whatever it is, you're going to be hated on for life. And it's so much pressure that goes into that. And it's the same thing, whether you're in soccer, whether you're playing cricket, these guys are trying their best. And again, I'm only through the high school and college level. My personal family member, Savannah, has a few people who've played pro. Her nephew right now, like I said, mentioned before on this channel, plays for the LA Galaxy too. But you don't think these guys want to go out there and perform their best? If they make a mistake, the last thing they want is their own fans getting on them. They don't do it on purpose. And it's such a hard thing. I've seen the other side of that, where these guys are just depressed, for days on end, weeks on end, because especially when you're a younger player or you're not as established, you're like, man, that could have just cost me my career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I mean, as fans, we see what we see on TV and we want more and more, but sometimes we got to forget, that there's so much more to it. And, I know what it feels like, not on a global scale, not on a huge scale, but just in a small, talking about adult softball league, where I don't make that easy catch at home plate to stop that one run. I mean, it is embarrassing, and I got nobody watching me besides the guys on my team. I can't imagine a stadium full of people, a whole country following. You talked about how you maybe prefer the T20 format. I think I might like the one-day cricket format. I have not watched a full match yet. I'm not going to say I have. But I would just think having 50 overs for each side would seem like what would maybe be the most fair, where you can go through that entire lineup. We'll see if, the bowlers get a chance to maybe possibly get those 10 wickets. Doesn't always happen, obviously, but I think that's what I prefer. Let us know what you prefer from Test cricket, one-day cricket, and the T20 format. We will always be bringing more videos to you. We hope you like this one. If you did, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe and check out some other videos we have on this channel. And as always, stay safe. And until next time.
That's 6 runs.